For a guy who grew up in Boston and went to Notre Dame, and from Irish grandparents, I believe, your identity is pretty much Irish, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm an Irish citizen. I got a cheat sheet in my pocket for exactly where all of my grandparents are from. It's cool to be a part of what we're doing here, be a part of Irish Fest, and learn a little bit more about what you guys got going on here at the Celtic Center MKE.
So we're in the Ward Irish Music Archives right now. We have about 60,000 items, mostly musical related, of our ancestors' music and of course current music today.
You got to let everybody know Bing Crosby is Irish, right?
Bing Crosby, yes, exactly. Harrigan was his grandmother from Harrigan's Rocks down in Cork. And so many, a lot of people actually have Irish heritage. A lot of people don't know Bruce Springsteen is Eddie Money. So a lot of people in current, of course, Hozier. And if you come to the festival, you can kind of see some of those. So let's play some old machines.
Let's do it. I'm mad.
So Pat, this is a parlor that we put together that we can show people the beginnings of popular music in America and some of the Irish people that contributed to it. The first commercial sound came from these cylinder recordings. And so this machine here is from about 1900. Doesn't sound too bad, huh?
It doesn't. That's fascinating. How does that work?
So the sound goes into the groove, and then this actually, on the earlier machines like that one, you could record into it, turn the needle around and play it back. So it was pretty fascinating. The lasting legacy of the cylinder recordings is they only lasted 2 minutes in the beginning, then they went to 4. And that's why songs today are still between 2 and 4 minutes, because that was all that they could hold. So the other thing that the Irish connection to it is they were looking for high voices. High voices actually recorded easier than low voices. And so you had all these Irish tenors with their high-pitched voices. This is an interesting piece. This is called a diamond disc recording. And you can see it's kind of thick.
Yeah.
And the reason for it is 78s, the cylinders, everything, when the needle came down, it'd go back and forth, and that's how I was getting the sound. On a diamond disc, it goes up and down. So that's why it has to be thicker. So this is a medley of Irish reels.
Wow. When you wound this up, that was for what?
Springs. Everything's spring action. So it's kind of fun when I take kids in here, they're looking to see where it plugs in. But it's just it's kind of part of the Industrial Revolution, you know? So that's an Ilian pipes that he's playing. And so Ilian pipes mean elbow, meaning that that's where he's pumping the air into, versus a Highland pipes where it would be pumped in by your lungs.
Got it.
Highland pipes are much louder. Ilian pipes are much more for parlor music. They kind of fit better with bands. They read in a little bit better. The Highland pipes are almost kind of known for more warlike. You could hear them for miles and miles. The Highland piper would lead a battalion into war. And then if we look at sheet music here, we can kind of see the evolution of sheet music. You see the piano over there.
Yep.
Generally, sheet music would have been associated with just the parlor, the family playing music. That particular one has actual songs that are written on it where you can sing along to what the person is playing the piano. But what happened during sheet music, so you would have all this beautiful art.
Yeah.
This is 1870s, and then this is 1900. And then what begins here is the actual beginning of the music industry, because you can see here you have the art, but then you have a person there, and that's because she, Blanche Ring, would have recorded on a cylinder. So now she's becoming more popular than the artwork or the song. And if I was to do one more, there would be just a picture of Bing Crosby, because that's all anybody wants.
Just him.
Just him, exactly. They don't need the art or the song even. It's just a matter of what Bing Crosby's doing.
So my grandfather was born in Clostoken.
Is that
right?
Is that on the...
Yep, County Galway.
County Galway, okay.
And then my grandmother was born in Derryhoyle, County Galway.
Okay.
And then my mother's side, my grandfather was born in County Offaly.
Okay.
And my grandmother was born in Kilkenny.
Oh, okay, so all of that central, yeah.
Yep, all that central. And then I did have my maternal grandmother passed away of breast cancer, so my grandfather remarried to an Irish lady, Peggy, who I knew, who was born in Loughrea, County Galway.
All right. Well, we are, I don't know if you know, but Milwaukee is a sister city of Galway.
Oh, I didn't know that.